Hey friends, welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. My name is Mallory and I live in New Mexico with my husband and our 2 dogs. On this channel we utilize the cash envelope system, and today we're going to be doing a cash unstuffing. So if you're interested in all things money or savings related, then please stick around. Well, hey friends, welcome back again. Today we're going to be doing another cash unstuffing, and if you've been watching this channel for a while, you see that there's something different in my setup, and it's something I've been saving for a while. So here it is, my new iPad, and I am super excited about it. It's the iPad mini, and I got the Apple Pencil, so I have started fooling around with that sounds bad. I started trying out GoodNotes and just trying to figure it all out. There's so many things you can do. And so I did download all of my trackers that I had purchased previously from Etsy, the ones that I would print off. So I downloaded those all electronically on here. And then I also got a GoodNotes like yearly budgeting planner on Etsy. So that's what I'm going to be using as well in my videos coming up. But today we're just doing a cash unstuffing, so I just have like an electronic notepad in here that I will be referencing and crossing off as we go. So let's get started. It's not a huge cash unstuffing today. The amount is decent, but it's not a lot of envelopes to unstuff, but still needs to be done regardless. So let's get this opened and let me get it all set up here. Okay. So we're doing a cash unstuffing, and as you guys can see, this is a shorter list than normal, but I'm going to be referencing that here on the side. So we are unstuffing everything from my wallet. I did spend some cash this week from here, so I don't have anything in buffer. We'll get to this money here in a second. But from grocery, we are taking the $20 out that was in there. Then we're taking out the $50 for dining out, which we did spend all of that. I have this little coupon in here for when I need to buy my dogs food. And then we're taking out my fun money. So there's that. Let me grab my cash tray. All right. So we took money out of my wallet. So I'm still getting used to using this iPad. I have had an iPad previously, but I haven't used it in several years because it just it was not working well. It was really old. I probably got it in like 2016 maybe. And the only thing I could really do on it anymore was sometimes download some shows and like use it to watch Netflix or something. And the only time I ever really use it is for when we're traveling, because I download some stuff and watch shows on it. But otherwise, everything else just didn't work. It was just so slow. I have tried like taking everything off of it and reloading it on and only having a few things, and it was just really done and worn out. So hence the new iPad, and I'd been saving up for a while and finally got the deal I wanted, and I got my stuff, so I'm excited. Okay, now for this money that we're seeing. So that is the $220 reimbursement. I didn't know what else to write it under, but basically we purchased, we paid for the Airbnb that we are staying in for the wedding, but it's a 3-bedroom. So we paid for it, and then another couple that's going with us, it's also in the wedding, paid us back for their portion. And then the groom is going to be staying with us also the night before the wedding, but we're all just like, we're not having him pay us or anything. So, but anyway, this was the other couple's portion, so they gave that to me. So I need to take this back to the bank. So that was $220. Okay, and so the wedding, by the time you guys see this video, the wedding will be done. It is happening Saturday, and today I'm recording this Thursday. So we are leaving tomorrow to drive to where the wedding is, which is about 4 hours away, a little over 4 hours away. And going there, doing the setup, doing rehearsal, wedding Saturday, and then we're going to come home Sunday. And then we'll be prepping for our Michigan trip. So it's kind of just like a whirlwind of things. So I'm trying to get this recording done and stay on my consistent schedule of posting videos. But if you guys miss one from me, or if I don't post one, it's because I'm just swamped. We're just busy over here. So anyway, but I'm trying my best to stay ahead of things. So so that was the reimbursement. And then going into my envelopes, we are pulling only from a few. So nothing is coming out of my short-term sinking funds, but we are pulling from my high priority binder and my low priority binder. So coming from Michigan, we are pulling $200 out of there because there are lots of things that we have to do around our house, or certain things we do in preparation of leaving. So like we had our house sprayed for bugs. We've had certain car repairs done. We've had to we have a yard service come while we're gone once or twice to make sure that nothing gets out of control here and it still looks nice. We also have, I go get my dog groomed, and he gets like a de-shedding treatment. And then I also go and buy some things from here that my family likes to take up there. Like they like certain salsas from here, red chili, green chili, and also, what else do I get? Oh, coffee. So there are certain things that they like from here, so I always bring those. So a lot of those things we've done over the course of the last few months, but there were still a few more last minute things that we did in this last week. So I am pulling $200 from Michigan today to cover what I spent this week. Okay. So there's $200. And so when we leave, I've already paid for our hotel for on the drive there. I've already, what else? Obviously all of our car repair stuff was done. And so basically I just have to pay for gas now on the drive up. I have some snacks. I usually do a snack bag and a cooler bag. So I at least pack lunches for us on the first day that we're driving, and then on the second day we usually just stop somewhere. And then we usually have to grab dinner out, obviously, as well, because we're traveling. But we just do kind of cheap and expensive stuff. But you guys will still see me continue to stuff this the whole time we're in Michigan, because just for extra spending money, because we do go do certain things. Groceries cost way more money there than they do here, so I always have to budget extra for that. And then also just certain activities we like to do with family on the weekends. So you'll still continue to see me stuff this until we come home, and then I'll probably take a break from stuffing it for a couple months. Okay, so we're done with Michigan. Anniversary, nothing coming out of that. And then, let's see. Vacation, so this is newly added. Obviously there's nothing coming out of this because there's nothing in it, but I'm putting this back in, and I will be starting to stuff it again in my next cash stuffing for my trip to Disneyland with my niece and some friends. I'm taking her for her graduation, and we've already paid for our hotel. So this is just going to be for our tickets, and the flights are paid for already with points. Didn't spend anything on that. And then so basically just our admission to Disneyland and then spending money. We're only there for 2 full days. So we get there, we go to Disney 2 days in a row, we fly home the next day. So nothing too crazy long, but obviously admission to Disney is kind of pricey, but it's worth it in my opinion, but you do you. This is just one of my things that I enjoy. So vacation will start to get stuffed. Next cash stuffing, and then wedding I am pulling out was in here, which is $40. We went last night and got pedicures, all of us girls, in preparation for the wedding. And it was more than $40, but I also that's part of what I pulled out in addition in Michigan, because that pedicure is also for my trip to Michigan. If you're not familiar with Michigan, a lot of people are not. It is surrounded by the Great Lakes, and where my family lives is on Lake Michigan, and so very beach town. And so I am always in sandals or like barefoot, and so I definitely wanted my pedicure done. And it's one of my things that I just like to do. And everybody was like, "Are you gonna get your nails done for the wedding?" And I was like, "Absolutely not, because I'm gonna do my own, because I do my impress nails, and I love doing those. And I already got some really pretty ones." So the pedicure was my little treat to myself, and also just because it was fun to go with all the girls. So all right, so that's all I'm taking from my high priority binder. So lastly, we are taking from gifts, which is in my low priority binder. And I bought a few things for family, so I am also pulling money from here. So I'm taking 30, and I already did update my trackers, you guys, so all of this is already reflected on my trackers. Okay, so 30 from gifts. So that's everything. It should be 580. This is kind of a short video, and I've also been really chatty and kind of all over the place, so I'm sorry. I just have a lot on my mind at the moment. There's just a lot to be done still. So let's just add this up and make sure that we do in fact have 580. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 300, 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 160, and 2 tens, 20, so 580, and that is correct. All right, guys, well, that brings us to the end of our cash unstuffing. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe if you haven't already done so. I usually come out with an unstuffing video every Monday, a budget with me on Wednesday, and on Saturday morning, we have our weekly cash stuffing. So stay tuned for further videos from this channel, because we are always coming out with something. And if you did make it to the end of this video, leave me a airplane emoji in the comments, and we'll catch you guys in our next one. Bye.